What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Godzilla Don, and we are back with another figure review video. Today we're going to be covering the Hiya Toys Godzilla 2019 version, so stay tuned as we talk about details, articulation, and prices. Let's hop right in. Guys, now we are taking a deeper look into the figure itself. I pretty much went over the box at the beginning. There's nothing too special about it. We just see the couple different poses, Godzilla on the front. We got the copyright stuff on the back of the box. Nothing too special about it. As far as the sizing of the box, it will be anywhere kind of around the size of the SH Monster Arts boxes, maybe even a tad bit bigger, being that Hiya Toys figures are bigger. So being that these toys just in general are a little bit bigger than the SH Monster Arts figures, just keep in mind the box will be a tad bit bigger as well. But diving into the figure itself, we will just start from head, go down to the tail. Articulation-wise and details, I do have to say this release is a whole lot better than the Godzilla vs. Kong first release that they had, because that release, his eyes were red, the teeth were kind of like painted along with the jaw, giving him like a Godzilla Earth type of look. And then the bottom of his jaw right here had like a longer piece. And whenever you tilted his head up, it kind of looked weird. Like there was just a long piece kind of sticking out right there. So I'm glad they went back to the drawing board and they came out with a more accurate version when talking about the 2019. But when you look at his eyes, straightforward, his eyes were done very, very well. You can see the pupils. You can see the white in his eyes and the separation with the pupils. You see both sides. So that's what I mean by screen accuracy. His teeth, you can actually tell the separation with his teeth. Then he has the articulation with his tongue on the inside. So you can move his tongue up and down. As far as his head looking up and down, he looks up about a good length, that much. He looks down only about that much. So if you want him actually looking down at the ground, then you're probably gonna have to get his legs bent down a little bit and actually have him in more of a downward position. As far as left and right, he looks left that much. He looks right that much. You don't wanna put too much pressure. You might pop the head off or mess up a joint neck-wise, because this is one whole single joint, I believe. And then these neck pieces, they're moving along with the joint. So you still just wanna, just be careful, keep that in mind. As we go down to the chest and the arm areas, we don't have a bicep swivel. It's just more of this upward arm swivel right here. I believe it does go 360, but being that Hiya Toys figures are a little bit more stiff than SH Monster Arts, I'm not gonna do the whole 360. But they do have good range. You can get them up, down, kind of outwards to the side a little bit. And you have the elbow joints right here. Then you also have the wrist joints. Now, I will say when you first take the figure out of the box from shipping, I do highly suggest you dip it in some hot water, because this elbow joint over here, I had to basically move it, with brute force. And I should have did hot water to like prevent anything, but I mean, luckily nothing broke or anything like that. But as you can see, it looks just kind of stiff. I gotta put a little elbow grease into it to move the elbow. But we have the epiderm area right here, very well detailed. Then we have the abdomen crunch right here. It's not gonna move too much because you do have the dorsal plates right here. So test that with your own discretion. If it breaks, I'm pretty sure it pops right back on, but hey, I'm warning you right now. Talking about the legs, the leg region, it does go in and it does come out a little bit. It's well painted as far as details on the inside of the leg, so there's no weird areas that like were unpainted or anything like that. Then his knee joints. Knee joints work pretty well. He has good range with the knees bending back. Good range bending forward. And then you have his ankle joints down here at the bottom. They do kind of swivel in and out, so you can get them in kind of like sideways, not sideways poses, but you can kind of have his feet pointed out a little bit more to have him like a little bit more leveled on whatever surface you have him standing on. So they do go in and out a little bit. Then as we talk about the tail, everybody's favorite part, the tail is very well detailed. It's a little bit more stiff than the SH Monster Arts tail. It's pretty much stiff, just like all the other limbs on this figure, just like his arms and legs. You're not gonna have too much issues bending the tail into certain positions and like keeping the tail in that position. So he goes left, he goes right. Just do keep in mind, these are on ball joints. So I'd imagine if you accidentally popped one off, popped a segment off, I'd imagine it's pretty easy to put it back on. But it's a lot more stiff. As far as that famous S curl, for me, I can't really get it like that. Then you gotta try to have it point in the air a little bit. Doesn't really do too much. So that's the only thing about the tail. It still has great range. It's just as far as sticking up the tail, if you're one of those people that love seeing their tail up like that, then hey, it's gonna go up a little bit, but not too much. Now, as we take a look at the dorsal plates, I get them in that swimming goji pose real quick. Let me see. Get his arm bending. So take a look at his dorsal plates. Very well detailed with paint wise. Both sides are symmetrical. There's nothing too different about each side. They're basically pretty much the same bone-like detail. Kind of looks like a little bit earthy bone-like material that his dorsal plates would be made out of. Makes perfect sense. Then you have the detailed epiderm scales all over the figure. Dorsal spikes go all the way down the tail. So very well put together figure. Now when we compare his size to the SH Monster Arts Godzilla, he is going to be at least a good, I want to say a good 1.5 inches taller than the SH Monster Arts. Yeah, he's at least a good inch taller. Detail wise, they both have incredible detail, but as far as screen accuracy and whatnot, and seeing less gaps and having less loose joints, Hiya Toys definitely takes the throne with that one. SH Monster Arts, of course, they've been out for so long. They were, pretty much the first ones to really go deep into the articulation game as far as, our kaijus and whatnot. But SH Monster Arts, they'll definitely always be on my list to track down figures and whatnot. But when it comes to preference, sometimes I will definitely see myself choosing the Hiya Toys release over the SH Monster Arts release. For example, we have SH Monster Arts Space Godzilla. He's about to drop, I'd say in like a month, maybe 2. I ordered that bad boy. So if Hiya Toys was dropping a Space Godzilla, I bet you $100 that Hiya Toys Godzilla would just demolish SH Monster Arts. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but it's just like whoever is cooking up with Hiya Toys, they're doing an incredible job, because with them, it seems like they're more focused on screen accuracy. Like I said, with details on this guy, it's like you can sit him up across your room and you'll just easily notice him and just everything about him, because he looks legit straight out of the movie. So like I said, it's not like SH Monster Arts doesn't do that well, but as far as preference wise, I've found myself loving this Hiya Toys figure a little bit more than the SH Monstars. So with prices, I would say Hiya Toys is more than likely going to be cheaper. On like pre-order and like release dates, Hiya Toys will definitely be cheaper than SH Monstars. Now, once these bad boys hit the secondary market, you got your people buying 2 or 3 figures. So they're going to keep that first figure and then they're going to turn around and sell that second or third figure for maybe even double the original retail price. So that's kind of like the only thing I don't like about, when people buy figures and stuff. It's kind of like, dude, come on now. Like, just get your personal figure and then, see where you're at then. You know what I mean? Like, don't go buy 2 or 3 figures and then, you want to keep one, but then you want to sell the other ones for double or triple the price, just trying to bust somebody's head because you want to put some money back in your pocket. Like, come on, dude. Let's be fair. If that's the case, just get your personal figure. You know what I mean? So that's my only gripe as far as like the price wise. SH Monstars, you're definitely always going to see them a little bit more expensive than Hiya Toys, just because of the fact that they've been out for a little bit longer. And once they hit the secondary market, people go bananas selling their SH Monstars. Some figures, if they were like mass produced, then you can find them on eBay and et cetera for really decent, like reasonable prices, because some people, they get the figure, they don't play with it, but they pose with it. It's been out of the box or it doesn't come with the OG box, so they'll probably give you a good discounted price for the figure. But Hiya Toys, they definitely take the cake. As far as details, they did an amazing job. I got these buildings from iPop Designs. If anybody's wondering, they do scale pretty well with Kaiju figures, especially SH Monstars. Hiya Toys, they're going to be towering over some of the buildings. I do have a little bit of a taller building. They come in different sizes, so you can put together a whole set with these buildings. iPop Designs, you can find them on eBay. That's where you'll have a better chance of like actually shopping around with them. But to wrap up the review, final thoughts, let me know down in the comments, you guys, which one do you prefer, Hiya Toys or SH Monstars? All right. And let me know if you have both of them, what's your personal opinion, your gripes, pros and cons and whatnot. Me personally, I love the Hiya Toys figure. It's no doubt probably my favorite figure in my collection right now, probably behind -1, of course. I don't know if -1 will ever get beat, just like favorite wise, but that's pretty much it, you guys. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. If you guys are looking forward to the new Hiya Toys figures that are about to drop. I did pre-order the Evolved 2024 Godzilla. So when that bad boy comes in, I will definitely be giving you guys a review on them. I'm still contemplating if I want to get the newer version of like the pre-Evolved Godzilla 2024. So I'm thinking about that. But let me know what you guys think down below. Like and subscribe. I will be back with another figure review video pretty soon. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. All right. This is Kaiju the Don signing out. Peace.